Hello, welcome to my channel. This is a general reading for Pisces Sun, Moon and Rising for the month of April. If it resonates with you, since it's a general reading, if it resonates with you, please keep watching. If it doesn't, skip and you can book yourself a personal reading. The information is in the description box below. Let's see what's up with my beautiful Pisces, beautiful sensitive Pisces. And Pisces, I'm really sorry I skipped on your reading last month, so this is going to be a really special reading for you guys. Let me see what's up with my beautiful Pisces for the month of April. Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of April. Let me see what's up with my Pisces. Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of April. Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of April. Pisces. Give it one more shuffle. Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of April. Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of April. Tell me what's happening in Pisces. Interesting. Okay, Pisces. So I do see that there was like somebody that the person that you were involved with. You kind of started feeling that the relationship was very superficial. It was all about you guys, probably just like hanging out together, going out for dates together, drinking together, partying together, getting sloshed together. But when you started looking at the depth of this relationship, and Pisces, you are like a really deep sign, and there is nobody who understands emotional intimacy better than you. You're a water sign and the most sensitive water sign, and you bring the gift of sensitivity to the world, and of course you crave it in your relationships. So when you realize that, it's not important that you're always just going out for dates or going to fancy places, but when you sat, because you're overthinkers, when you sat and analyze this equation and you realize that, okay, there's nothing more to this equation than just flaunting it on social media, or just like puppy talks, or just that's about it, but there's no depth to this relationship. So when you hit this realization, it kind of made you really upset, Pisces, and you also found it to be very toxic, because you realize that, okay, I'm so emotionally invested in this person, but now when I sit and analyze this equation, it's got nothing to it more, like it's absolutely got nothing to it than just like a very superficial stuff. Like probably in front of the world you're allowed this, this very cute couple, but when you see behind the bars and behind the curtains, you realize that there's no substance to this equation, Pisces. So you realize that, and you have decided to, just like walk off, or you have realized to transform, and at the same time you're also realizing that Pisces, the best quality of for this vibe that I'm getting is that instead of blaming this on that person, you have realized this about yourself. You realize this about your energy, that what pulled you towards this equation, what made you fall for an equation which has no depth. So you have decided to peep in, and you have decided to transform as a human being, and you have decided that now you're going to, the next person, the next equation that you're going to be in is going to be a sincere one. It's going to, the grounds of it are not going to be superficial. The grounds of that equation is going to be sincere love. You're going to take it slow, and you're going to get to know the person. You will let the other person get to know you. You will dive into the depth of that person's mind and heart, and then finally decide, I want to know why is death. Tell me, why is death coming on? Why is death here? Why is death coming on? Why is death coming on? Please tell me, why is death coming on? So why is death coming on? Shuffle. Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. My. Death card. Okay then. Yes, Pisces. So yeah, I do see that you did realize that you were, both of you were going nowhere but really fast. Like there was no end goal for this relationship. There was no vision that you guys had. There was no like you did not have any plans together, to build something together. Like for you, you just went with the flow. You probably liked that person in that moment. You went with the flow, and then you realized that, oh my god, like this is that moment for you. Like this is your aha moment. This is your moment when you have realized certain things. When you've realized, now you're looking back and you're like, oh my god, like I don't think I ever tried to analyze the depth of this equation, and now that I'm here, so Pisces, I mean, I'm not saying that you will walk off from this relationship, or I'm not saying that you guys will end up breaking up. We'll clarify that in the next round. But I absolutely do see you going through an absolute transformation, which is great. You deciding that not to take things that fast with this person, or the ones, or those of you who choose to move on this equation, and the next one that you get into, you will consciously decide that you will not dive in head first in any equation. You will take it slow, and it won't be passion driven, but it will be more of that equation will come from like a more deeper place of understanding of another human being, and understanding if that person fits into the future that you see for yourself. And yes, Pisces, that's what you have decided for now. Let me see what's up with the person that you're dealing with. But I'm really proud of you, Pisces. Like, I just love all of these moments when a person, I don't like the fact that people hit rock bottom, but there is this thing about rock bottoms that, the kind of growth, the kind of realizations, the kind of, lessons and answers that rock bottoms come with, they're just phenomenal, and they just change the course of our lives. So I just, as much as I hate rock bottoms for all my people, I do find that it's very necessary, and the best of us make the best out of rock bottoms, and I hope you do too, my lovely Pisces. Let me see what's up with the person that you're dealing with. Tell me what's up with the person that Pisces is dealing with. Clearly. One more card. Pisces, you could be dealing with an air sign, or they could have really strong air placements in their chart, or you could be dealing with a fire sign. You could be dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or you could be dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There's also some Cancer energy over here. So yes, I mean, of course, like the kind of lover that you are, this will be anyone's state, Pisces. Your person is definitely sleepless. Your person is definitely anxious. Nine of Swords has come. So they're desperately waiting to communicate things with you. They are absolutely planning it in their head. And at the same time, Pisces, I would like to tell you that the kind of person that you got involved with or fell head over heels for, this is the kind of person that they are. They are logic driven. They are not very, they're not those human beings who give it all to their emotional side, or who let their emotions get the best of them, unlike you. And they are logic driven. They are those people who always give more and more preference to logic. So even if the second out of course you're going to have a conversation and they are going to reach out to you, but at the same time this conversation is going to be very logical. Like, they are going to give you all sorts of logic as to why you guys should be together or should not be together, which in turn is going to piss you off all the more, because the reason why you decided to take this break is because you were looking for some sort of depth in this relationship, which you realized that wasn't available. So now when this person reaches out to you, now when this person tries to give you all sorts of logic, it's just going to piss you off all the more. Tell me, why is the Chariot here? Tell me, where's the Chariot here? Tell me, where's the Chariot here? For some of you, my Pisces, the problem could be that this person is at a distance, and you're away from each other. So right now, my Pisces, you all are in that state of mind where that if you do not treat this relationship like a priority in this moment, we are done. So that's the kind of shape of mind that you are in right now, and you are going to let this person know that if you are not going to give your 100% undivided attention to this situation in this moment, then we are done. If I'm not going to see any emotional depth coming out of you, then we are done. And you're just like in your best shape, Pisces, right now, and you are going to let this person know that how much does emotional reciprocal energy means to you, and you want them to be present, you want them to be around you, and you want to talk this out, and you want to feel if there are any emotions whatsoever. And now this person is definitely going to let you know that how, again, they're going to give you logic, Pisces, because that's who they are. I'm not saying that they are bad human beings. They are just typical logic driven human beings, and they're going to tell you that, oh, I'm tied up, I won't be able to make it, and it's not in my hands, you need to understand, I have this going on and I have that going on. And maybe they are actually tied up, but for you, this is just going to sound like an excuse because you're done taking all the bullshit that they've given to you in the name of logic in the past few years or months that you have been with them. But I also do see that they are not able to move because they're genuinely stuck, Pisces, but I also see that and at the same time, I do also sense a little bit of some manipulative energy over your Pisces. Because manipulation comes from the place of logic. When a person is a logic-driven person, and when a person tries to give you all sorts of reasons as to why can't they do what you want them to do, they will of course try to manipulate you because it's part of being a logic-driven human being. Let me see what's the outcome. Interesting. Tell me what's the outcome for my Pisces Sun, Moon, rising for the month of April. What's the outcome between Pisces and their person? Tell me what's going to happen between Pisces and their person in the month of April. Tell me the outcome. The outcome for Pisces Sun, Moon, rising in the month of April. Pisces and their person. Tell me what's going to happen. You could also be dealing with an Aries. Yes, I've already said that. You could also be dealing with an earth sign. This could be a Virgo or a Taurus or a Capricorn. Basically all the signs are there, and you could be dealing with anyone, Pisces. People in this reading, my god, there's Queen of Wands, there's King of Cups, there's Emperor, there's King of Pentacles. What's up with you guys, Pisces? What is this outcome? So yes, Pisces, as far as you and your person are concerned, you are definitely going to decide to not probably break this but walk off, like how like we're on a break, like let's take a break, because you need to figure things out for yourself, Pisces. You need to know if this is the right kind of investment, because when you get into an equation, you 100% invest yourself in that human being, like mentally, physically, emotionally, sexually, spiritually, like that's how you roll when you love somebody. And you are just certainly hitting this realization that this may not be the right place where you would like to spend the rest of your life with. So you want to analyze this for yourself. And also you are going to refuse to all the explanation that they are going to give to you right now. Sunrise King of Pentacles here, please. Sunrise King of Pentacles. Well, it's very clear, Pisces. At the same time, both of you, this person who you're dealing with is logic driven, and you are done taking someone's logic. And now for you, it's just become bullshit. So you will decide to open your options, Pisces. You will decide to see other people. Innately, you are also going to feel that like you're cheating on them, but you all are also very dangerous people, Pisces. And when you don't feel like someone's valuing your emotions enough, you also don't mind doing wrong to such human beings, which is absolutely a personal call that you have taken, Pisces. But both of you are going to decide to open your options to see other people and to let things flow. Tell me where's the Emperor here. Tell me where's the Emperor here. Tell me where's the Emperor here. Please clarify the Emperor emotion. Where's the Emperor here? Where's the Emperor here? So Pisces, also the thing is that for this relationship, you were the dominating factor of this relationship. You were the queen of this relationship, and the person that you're dealing with was page. So you are supposed to find your king. If you're a queen, if you're a queen, you're supposed to find a king. If you're a king, you're supposed to find a queen. Who you ended up finding was a page. So who you ended up settling for was not. I'm not saying that this was not a right human being, or this was a bad human being, but this was definitely not anywhere close to you as far as the emotional and intensity is concerned, or as far as what a person is ready to do for love. How deep is your love and how far can you go for love. So this person just did not have those qualities in the first place, and you settled for them, you took the lead. But now, you have realized that if you are a king, you deserve a queen. If you're a queen, you deserve a king. If you are, if you are ready to walk 100 for somebody, you also want the other person to walk 100 for somebody. You also want them to walk that amount for you if you are not able to. And yes, Pisces, this is there are a lot of interesting turns that are going to happen this month for you. You have a lot of calls to take. A few of you are going to open your options, others of you are going to try to sit with this person and try and find a middle ground. And that's it for the month of April, my Pisces. I do see that you guys have the right emotional intelligence, the right EQ to decide what's best for you, and I know you all will take the best call for yourself. I'm sending you guys a lot of love in life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next month. Bye bye.